Alright, good morning to Dr. Ali and fellow friends. My name is Chang matrix number 285084. Now we are going to start our presentation. In the assignment, we are given a task to discuss and sketch the following function fx equals to cotangent x, where x is between 0 and 2 pi. To complete the task, we need to find the x-intercept, y-intercept, vertical asymptote, open interval when the function is decreasing or increasing, local maximum and minimum point, the x-coordinate of inflection point, open interval where the function is concave up or downwards, and lastly, we need to sketch the following graph of function. To find x-intercept, we need to let y equals to 0. When y equals to 0, cotangent x equals to 0. Cotangent x can be written as cos x over sin x equals to 0. We need to shift the sin x to the right side time with the 0, and we will get 0. Cos x equals to 0. To find the x, we need to shift the cos to the right side, and we will get x equals to inverse cos 0. X will equals to 1 over 2 pi and x equals to 3 over 2 pi. Therefore, the x-intercept is equals to 1 over 2 pi and 3 over 2 pi. To find the y-intercept, we need to let x equals to 0. When x equals to 0, y equals to cotangent 0. Cotangent 0 can be written as 1 over tangent 0, which is undefined. Therefore, there are no y-intercept.
Now, we know that cotangent x is equals to 1 over tangent x. Therefore, to find the vertical asymptote, we need to set tangent x equals to 0. When tangent x is equals to 0, x will reshift tangent 0. We will find out that the value for x are 0, pi, and 2 pi, which means the vertical asymptote will fall on x equals to 0, x equals to pi, and x equals to 2 pi.
Hi, my name is Chang. My matrix number is 285909. We will do the first derivative test to find the open interval where the function is decreasing and increasing. When fx equal to cotangent s, f prime s will equal to negative cos x squared s. Since 0, pi, and 2 pi are vertical asymptote, so we will take the range between the vertical asymptote as s value. For example, between the range of 0 and pi, we will take pi over 4, pi over 2, and 3 pi over 4 as s value and substitute into f prime s. Then we will get the negative value. After that, between the range of pi and 2 pi, we will take the 5 pi over 4, 3 pi over 2, and 7 pi over 4 as the s value and also substitute into the f prime s. Then we will also get the negative value. Therefore, since f prime s are negative values which are less than 0, then this function is decreasing. To find the local minimum and maximum point, we will do the first derivative test equal to 0. When f prime s equal to 0, negative cos x squared s will equal to 0. The final answer is s is undefined. Therefore, since s is undefined, there are no critical point in this function. Hence, there are also no local minimum point and maximum point in this function.
Hi, my name is Yi. I will present the part of x-coordinate of the inflection point and the interval for concave upward and downward. How we find the inflection point? Firstly, we need to do the second derivative of the function. After done the second derivative of the function, we will get that 2 cos x squared x and cotangent x. If we need to find the inflection point, we need to put the second derivative of function equal to 0. So we will get that cos x squared x equal to 0 and the x is undefined. Whereas the cotangent x equal to 0, we will get the x equal to pi over 2 and 3 pi over 2 according to the cycle. As a result, we will know that x-coordinate of the inflection point is pi over 2 and 3 pi over 2. The inflection point are pi over 2, 0, and 3 pi over 2, 0. How we know that the concave is outward or downward? Firstly, we need to substitute a value into the second derivative of the function. If the answer we get is positive, it is concave outward. If the answer is negative, it is concave downward. We need to draw a line like this. The value that we put is 0, pi over 2, pi, 3 pi over 2, and 2 pi. It is because 0, pi, and 2 pi are the vertical asymptote. Pi over 2 and 3 pi over 2 is the x-coordinate of the inflection point. The pi over 4 is located between 0 and pi over 2. The answer that we get is 4. So the concave between 0 and pi over 2 is concave outward. 3 pi over 4 is located between pi over 2 and pi. The answer that we get is negative 4. So the concave between pi over 2 and pi is concave downward. 5 pi over 4 is located between pi and 3 pi over 2. The value that we get is 4. So the concave is concave upward. 7 pi over 4 is located between 3 pi over 2 and 2 pi. The answer that we get is negative 4. So the concave between 3 pi over 2 and 2 pi is concave downward. As a result, open interval for concave upward is 0 pi over 2 union pi 3 pi over 2. Open interval for concave downward is pi over 2 pi union 3 pi over 2, 2 pi. Thank you. My friend will continue the presentation.
So these are the points that we found. After getting all the points that we needed, we can start sketching the graph by using all the points. This is the graph that we sketch for y equals to cotangent x, where x is in between 0 to 2 pi. There are 2 inflection points and 3 vertical asymptotes. Thank you.